Oh, hello. Giving all praises, all honor, all glory to the only one that deserves it. The Holy One of Israel, whose name alone is Yahweh. Let me get through this one because I got to do Proverbs 19 too. I missed the 16th, so that's why we're going through the 16th. The preparation of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from Yahweh. So you can prepare what you're going to do and prepare what you're going to say, but the answer of the tongue is from the Almighty. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but Yahweh weigheth the spirit. Oh, you think that you're clean. You think you even clean up as much as you need to, or whatever the case is. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes. Like, oh, you think because you eat all these abominations, you clean in your own eyes. Or you think the way you talk to your parents and your grandmother, that the way you talk to them, you're justified and you're clean in your own eyes. But Yahweh raised the spirit. Commit thy works unto Yah, and thy thoughts shall be established. This is very deep, and it's an indictment against myself. But commit your ways and your works to the Almighty, and your thoughts will be established. Yah has made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So there's a reason that he made these wicked people. It's for the day of evil. All right? Everyone that is proud in heart and is an abomination to Yahweh. Now, what's being proud in heart? Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. What is being proud in heart? Arrogant. I'm all that, and you are nothing. I'm up here, you're down here, and I squash you. What you got to say means nothing. I don't care what you have to say, because whatever I say is right. All right? And that's why when we argue, I have to win. I'm proud and you're dumb and you're nothing. So the proud in heart, that's just one example of pride. There's different examples of some people being prideful, but that's one of them. Uplifted, arrogant. All right. So let's continue. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. And by the fear of Yah, men depart from evil. Well, now what does this mean? Iniquity is purged. I thought Christ purged iniquity. What? By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. And by the fear of Yah, men depart from evil. What's the fear of Yah? The fear of Yah is wisdom. And through wisdom, man depart from evil. What's departing from evil? Departing from evil is understanding. By definition, wisdom and understanding is not the same thing. It's telling you, by mercy and truth, iniquity, which is sin, this is Proverbs 16 and 6. By mercy and truth, sin is purged. So you can purge sin. Do you purge it with Christ? It don't say nothing. This is in the Proverb. This is before Christ. And by the fear of Yah, man depart from evil. So by wisdom, man have understanding. That's basically what it's saying. When a man ways please Yah, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. When your ways please the Almighty, you're not, first of all, you're not prideful. You're not a prideful, arrogant person thinking you're better than them, thinking you can't listen to them. You have humility, you're humble. So your enemies, there may be many reasons why your enemies want to be at peace with somebody who has wisdom. It's good to be at peace with somebody who has wisdom and not somebody who is a fool. You can't even trust a fool not to sleep with your wife. But let's continue though. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without justice. A man's heart devises his way, but Yahweh directs his steps. So it's going to be Yahweh who's going to direct your steps. You can say, man, today I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to go mail something off. I'm going to go, you know, write this legal document. But the Almighty is the one that puts whatever in your way. Anything can happen to anyone at any time, and He directs your steps. All right. A divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth transgresses not judgment. A just weight and balance are Yah's. All the weights of the bags are his work. Okay. It's an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. Okay. Righteous lips are a delight of kings, and they love him that speak right. So why does the king want somebody to speak right? Why does the king want someone with integrity? So want someone who does not have lips of violence? Why would the king want that? Would he want to entrust him with them? Let's continue though. The wrath of a king is as messengers of death, but a wise man will pacify it. A wise man know how to pacify the king with his wisdom. The wise man know how to do that, even the king. The wise man will pacify the king. So the wise man, obviously, he has some type of wisdom that he can say and do things that will even pacify the king of the land. You have to learn the wisdom. Okay. In the light of the king's countenance is life, and his favor as a cloud of the latter rain. And it talks about kings. We want to be a democracy. But no, we had kings, monarchs. All right. How much better is this to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? This is so serious. And I'm gonna tell you, people, and then the craziest thing is, this is what Brother Dan always taught. Moray Dan, Yahweh rest his soul, great teacher. He always taught, how much better is it to get wisdom than gold? I bet people rather get the gold. To get understanding rather than choice silver. They rather have the silver than have any understanding. They rather have the silver and the gold than have wisdom and understanding. And really, that's one of them things where you sit back and you say, would I rather have gold? Yes, most people would. And if you know you're one of them, it just is what it is. But it's so stupid. You have that gold and then you have no understanding or no wisdom. And either you die or just calamity strikes with no wisdom or understanding. They rather have the gold. It's sad. We got people like that out here. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. He said the highway of the upright is to depart from evil. Whenever they say depart from evil, that's to have understanding, because that's the same thing. Understanding is to depart from evil. Let me read that, though. I always say it, but let me read it. Okay, this is Job chapter 28, verse 28. And it says, unto man he said, behold, the fear of Yah, that is wisdom. And to depart from evil is understanding. All right. So now we go back to what it says right here. Let me read it again. And unto man, this is Job chapter 28, 28. Unto man he said, behold, the fear of Yah, that is wisdom. And to depart from evil is understanding. So when I get back, and it says right here in Proverbs 16 and 17, the highways of the upright is to depart from evil. What does it mean? To depart from evil. Understanding is to depart from evil. So the highway of the upright is understanding. He that keepeth his way, preserve his soul. Preserve your life. Say pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before fall. Oh man, here we go. Pride comes before destruction. But we taught pride in here. You're supposed to have pride. I'm all that, and y'all is nothing. Man, look at what I got. You ain't got nothing. You got them $3 shoes. You ain't pride. We taught pride. Pride is, you better. I'm better than you because of this. The all my, you know what I'm saying? I'm better than you. All right. But pride comes before the fall. Let's say pride goes before destruction. So you all lifted up. You're gonna be, you're gonna be doing all that. You better stay humble. They got prideful fighters. They already know they're gonna win the match before they step in the ring. Prideful, right before they catch that L. But sometimes, pride goes before the destruction and the haughty spirit before a fall. Haughtiness is pridefulness. Haughty. Better is it to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. So better it to be a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide spoil with the proud. And that's just the difference between being humble and being arrogant. And all throughout the Proverbs is talking about it. But, let's continue. He that handleth a master, he that handleth a master wisely shall find good. And whoso trusteth in Yah, happy is he. Let me read that again, because I didn't read that right at all. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good. So what does mean handling a matter? Anything. You can be fixing a car, being a mediator between two people, handling a matter, putting together a marriage. I don't know. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good. And whoso trusts in Yah, happy is he. All right. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increase learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that have it, but the instruction of fools is folly. And that's what it is. The instructions of fools is folly. What's the instruction of fools? Man, you need to fuck all these hoes. Boy, you need to forget all of that stuff, bruh. Really. The instructions of fools is on these CDs that people listen to. What's the one dude that just died? I was listening to his music. He said he drive fast down the hill. Why would you drive fast down the hill unless you're trying to die? I don't know, man. Maybe let me continue. I'm elaborating too much. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increaseth learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that have it, but instructions of fools is folly. Yes, I read that. All right. It's good. The heart of the wise teaches his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. The heart of the wise teaches his mouth, and add learning to his lips. Now, what does that mean? So obviously the heart of the wise is someone that likes to read and get different words, different vocabulary. What that says to me is the heart of the wise also teaches his lips. That sounds like a different language to me. But I don't want to read too much into it, but he teaches his lips. You have to teach your lips these things by reading them. The word prudent, wise, haughty, arrogant, lowly, these different words. You teach your lips different vocabulary. The heart of the wise teaches his mouth and addeth learning to his lips. So we got wise. We got the haughty spirit. What's haughty? Arrogant, prideful. Is it the same pride as I have pride in my family? I have pride. It's not the same pride. But you have to teach your lips. You may have to get one of these to get a better understanding, you know what I'm saying? But you can always get coordinates online. To get an understanding and teach your lips. Pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. That reminds me of, now that's Proverbs 24 and 16 and 24. It says, pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. But remember, what does it say in Proverbs 15 and 1? A soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. So there's grievous words that stir up anger. But right here, pleasant words are as a honeycomb, and they're sweet to the soul and health to the bones. There's a way that seems right to a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. And that can be me, that can be anybody. You think what you're doing is right, but you just don't know. But if you're keeping the commandments. If you're keeping the commandments, that's right. But there's other ways of man. But we say, well, we're going to eat this. We know it has, gelatin in it, but we're going to eat it anyway. And because that's not the part of the pig that matters. It's the other part of the pig. So we're going to lean to our own understanding. And, it seems right that I can eat fast food, even though I knew it was cooked next to in some bacon grease. It seemed, but it's not really bacon, So, it's different examples for Israelites, different examples for other people. He that laboreth labor for himself, for his mouth craveth of him. The ungodly man dig up evil, in his lips there's a burning fire. And we hear people who are ungodly that dig up evil with their mouth. Even if they dig it up towards you, let them dig. You don't feed into it, let them dig. Let them dig. They dig in their grave. All right. But the ungodly man, the man of Belial, dig up evil. What's it digging up evil? Bringing up evil. Bringing up wickedness. What's evil? Breaking the commandments. Man, I fucked this girl and her mama. Man, they dig up evil, bro. They eat with the blood in it. Let's continue, though. A forward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separateth chief friends. Now, what a whisper? Is that a talebearer? A whisperer separate very friends. I got to read it. What is it, Leviticus 19? What does it say? Leviticus 19 and 16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am Yahweh. So we got a people that are talebearers among friends. What do? They reveal secrets. Right here, a forward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separated chief friends. We got whisperers. But let's continue. A violent man entices his neighbor and leadeth him into the way that is not good. A violent man. Is it good to be a violent man? It is good to be able to fuck somebody up. King David was a man of war. We have Samson, of course, Solomon, all the mighty valiant men of war, from Joshua even to Moses. These were men of war. But it said a violent man entices his neighbor. This violent man. He entices his neighbor and leadeth him in the way that is not good. He shutteth his eyes to devise forward things. Moving his lips, he brings evil to pass. The hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. The hoary head, okay. Yeah, respect the elders. You're supposed to respect the hoary head. I'm still on Leviticus 19 and 32. Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor the face of the old man and fear thy Elohim. I am Yahweh. So, supposed to honor the Lord. Let me continue though. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. So he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. So just being able to control your emotions makes you better than mighty people. Just being able to control your emotions. Let's continue. And he that ruleth his spirit, rule your spirit, then he that taketh a whole city, that they go in the city and just start murking folks. Just take the city. The city is his now. You know what I mean? I took this mug. I didn't went through. So it said right here, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. And he that ruleth his spirit, than he that taketh a city. The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of Yahweh. So what does that mean? You know, we all can roll the dice, but what they land on is the decision is to the Almighty Yahweh. All right. But that's Proverb 16, and I'm done with 16. I got to go to 19. So all praises to Yahweh. I had to catch up. Missed y'all on the 16th. Missed y'all on the 15th. But if I miss y'all, I'm coming back through. Like I said, giving all praises to the mighty Yahweh. I'm nobody, of course. Nobody's teacher. Leader of the Fighting for Fatherhood organization, helping fathers. But when it comes spiritually, I'm in a brotherhood. That's why I give all praises to Yahweh. Anything come out of my mouth breath, that's from Yahweh. I'm out.